This is a Fox News alert. 3 girls who disappeared separately a decade ago have all been found alive in Ohio. The girls vanished in 3 separate cases, but they were all found together in a house in Cleveland just a short time ago. Amanda Berry and Gina DeJesus were teenagers when they disappeared, one in 2003, the other in 2004. Michelle Knight had been missing since 2002. Amanda Berry making a chilling call to 911 just before their rescue.
Cleveland 911, you need...
Hello, please. Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped, and I've been missing for 10 years, and I'm here. I'm free now.
You're going to hear more of this 911 call in just a few minutes. And tonight, police say all 3 women are in good health. A 52-year-old man is now under arrest. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, so we're going to have much more information and a live report in just a few minutes. But first, and this is a Fox News alert. We have more news on more breaking news. 3 girls who vanished a decade ago in separate cases, all found together tonight and alive in a house in Cleveland. One of the girls making a 911 call after breaking free from that house. Now we have the entire terrifying 911 call. Here it is.
Cleveland 911, you need...
Hello, please. Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped, and I've been missing for 10 years, and I'm here. I'm free now.
Okay, and what's your address?
2207 Seymour Avenue.
2207 Seymour. It looks like you're calling me from 2210. Looks like you're calling me from 2210.
I can't hear you.
It looks like you were calling me from 2210 Seymour.
Yeah, I'm across the street. I'm using the phone.
Okay, stay there with those neighbors. Talk to the police when they get there.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay, all right. I'm going to leave right now.
We're going to send them as soon as we get a car open.
No, I need them now before we get back.
All right, we're sending them, okay?
Okay, I mean, like,
Who's the guy you're who's the guy who went out?
His name is Ariel Castro.
All right, how old is he?
He's like 52.
All right, and
I'm Amanda Berry. I've been on the news for the last 10 years.
Okay, I got that here. I already. And you said, what was his name again?
Ariel Castro.
And is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic.
What's he wearing?
I don't know, because he's not here right now. That's
when
why
he
I
left,
got away.
when he left, what was he wearing?
Sweetheart, it's a pity. What?
All right, the police are on the way. Talk to them when they get there. Okay?
Okay.
I told you they're on the way. Talk to them when they get there, okay?
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Pete Cross from the Cleveland Plain Dealer joins us with the late. Pete, this is one of the most bizarre cases. In fact, we covered one of these disappearances here on the record some years ago. What can you tell me is the latest in this investigation?
Well, the latest is that the 3 young women are at the hospital. They've been reported in fair condition. They seem to be doing well. There's a couple of children, I think, who are involved here. Everybody seems to be doing well. There's just an incredible amount of joy on this street, and really probably throughout the city right now, that these 3 women were found alive. You know, it's really an incredible, surreal happening. And as far as the investigation, I don't think we know a lot of details yet. We know that they were. It appears that they were living with this man on this. In this house in this working class neighborhood of Cleveland, and that none of their neighbors suspected a thing for many, many years. And all of a sudden, Amanda Berry, one of the 3 women, made this break this afternoon, and the police arrived, and now they're free. It's just an incredible, incredible story.
Did any of the neighbors ever even see any of these women? I'm trying to figure out whether they're like tied up in the basement, or they're held hostage in the house, or for whatever reason they didn't want to, maybe the neighbors saw them, but they never wanted to break free. Did neighbors ever spot them? Nobody
ever saw them. I've talked to several neighbors. They know the gentleman who lived there in the house. He's lived there for many years. He's very quiet. He keeps to himself. He used to be a school bus driver. I'm told he stopped driving a bus about a month ago. People would see him go into his house. He would always go to the back of his house where he'd park his pickup truck and his motorcycle. He'd always enter the house from the back door. Neighbors say that they never saw anybody come in and out of the front door. The windows have shades over them. There's some of the other windows are boarded up. They never really saw lights on except for maybe a dim porch light at times. Nobody, the neighbors we've talked to here, nobody suspected a thing for 10 years.
It is incredible. Pete, thank you very much. And for the viewers, we're going to have much more on this breaking news throughout the hour. But straight ahead. This is a Fox News alert. 3 girls who vanished a decade ago in separate cases, all found together and alive in a house in Cleveland, Ohio. One of the victims making a desperate call for help after breaking free from that house.
Cleveland 911, you need
Hello, please. Help me. I'm Amanda Berry.
you need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years, and I'm here. I'm free now.
Right now, all 3 women are in a Cleveland hospital, and late tonight, the hospital giving this update.
Just to give you a brief update, currently they're safe. We're in the process of evaluating their medical needs. They appear to be in fair condition at the moment.
Pete Cross from the Cleveland Plain Dealer joined us again with an update. Pete, I'm curious if the neighbors had anything to say about this man.
Well, yeah, they said that he was very private. He was quiet. He really didn't cause anybody any trouble. They also didn't know much about him. Some of the neighbors said that he would come home and he would park his pickup truck and his motorcycle back behind his house. He would lock his gate, he'd go in the back door, and then they would see no signs of any life inside the house. The windows had their shades pulled. Some of the windows were boarded up. There would occasionally be a dim light on the porch, but other than that, they knew of nothing that was going on inside there.
Did they ever talk to him and say he was sort of the neighborhood weirdo or anything like that? I mean, did they have any sort of reference to him? Like, did they wave to him or have any communication other than to see him sort of slink into his house?
No, oh sure, no, and he didn't really slink around. He would walk by. He would say hi. They would, they would greet him. He would greet others. From what I'm told, he drove a school bus for a while up until about a month ago. Yeah, there was no indication to any of the neighbors that there was anything of this kind that was going on inside this house, which seems almost unbelievable, given how long they were in there and the fact that there was apparently a child or two that was very small children living in there too.
Did anyone get a look at the 3 women as they left the house, whether they looked healthy and they'd been eating and looked good, or whether emaciated and sick?
I don't know anything about their appearance. I know there are a lot of pictures to hang up on Facebook now and so forth. I've kind of been on the ground going from house to house, so I've kind of missed some of that. But I understand from what the hospital is saying that they are the 3 women are in fair condition, which and they're safe, which it seems to me that's extremely good news after being in captivity like that for 10 years.
Indeed it is, Pete, and this story is so weird to be so unbelievable. If we hadn't heard other stories similar in the last few years that were equally unbelievable like this. It's a terrible story. Anyway, Pete, thank you.
You're welcome.